Hi, my name is Mel Giannone, President and Broker of Record here at Paramount Real Estate Properties, headquartered in the Greater Toronto Area. We specialize in the exclusive representation of tenant occupiers and investors of commercial property. And you're someone in my marketplace I'd like to do business with. You can check us out by clicking the link to our latest real estate podcast called CRE Next, Work Out Loud, where we share helpful insights on commercial real estate matters affecting you and your business.
And so today I thought it would be a great opportunity to talk about the transforming commercial real estate market that we've seen over the past few years. Now we know that the advent of the health crisis sped up a lot of the trends that were already in place. For instance, retail was already in a bit of a decline, but with the health crisis coming on and the lockdowns coming on, it just brought the acceleration of e-commerce to a peak. So other instances of where trends were accelerating was we've already had people going home early on a Friday from the office. So you can see the office towers behind me. During the lockdowns, these parking lots were completely empty, almost as it would be today on a weekend. But again, that trend of going or leaving home early on Friday turned into a new habit, a habit of work from home. And so the space that's in these plazas, these towers, remained quite empty. So a vacancy rate in Toronto right now for office space is still in the double digits. But what has happened was the transformation in the way we used real estate. So behind me we had what used to be a low-rise office complex now turned into one huge last-mile urban center warehousing facility. Now you might ask, why would someone tear down office in favor of industrial? Well, if I can get $19.50 a square foot net for a big box that may have only one or two tenants, as opposed to getting $3 less a square foot and catering to the needs of hundreds of tenants, you might ask yourself which one's easier as an asset to maintain and which one's more profitable. Well, obviously this one. So even though people here that bought this property might have paid double what the original owner paid for it, they obviously feel that there's an upside in the returns for this investment that more than hurdle the costs associated with buying such a property. And this is happening all over Toronto and all over North America as we change the way we use real estate. Like I said, e-commerce, last mile delivery of products and services to the home. You saw how much Amazon just took off during the last few years. In fact, they were a major player of occupying industrial space all throughout North America. In fact, in order to get some of their warehousing to maximum or optimizing their space, they created new systems, new spans, where it would eliminate the use of columns wherever possible so that they can have more racking and more storage for their robots that do all the picking. So a lot of things are happening, and this is why I wanted to talk about transformation in the market. But the lessons learned here, one takeaway for office tenants. If you're looking to renew your office space or maybe look to relocate a flight to quality to better location, better office space, now's the time to do it. A lot of landlords will give you the money that you need to build out your space, and there are landlords like this one that already build out model suites, turnkey, plug and play, ready to go. And I would suggest you do that on a longer term if you feel that you can bring your office workers back to the office to utilize the space. For industrial tenants, well, what I would suggest to you is that you may have to consider moving further away from the market unless being this close to the urban core is worth paying a premium for space. So in the case of office tenants, long-term leases, now's the opportunity to negotiate. For industrial tenants, we're facing a market that's still less than 2% vacancy, as opposed to the office space, which is in the high teens. You may have to push yourself out of the urban core in order to find something a little more affordable for your business, or pay the price. I wouldn't suggest locking in a long term, but depending on the business, you might need to. But that would be my advice for both office tenant occupiers and industrial occupiers. As for investors, hey, you might actually have to look outside the GTA to get the numbers to work. But we anticipate that interest rates for the second half of 2024 should come down. So maybe it starts penciling out and the development side of things to cater to things like industrial demand that is insatiable right now might actually be a lucrative investment opportunity for you. So hopefully that added some value. Thanks for watching. If you like what I have to say, or if you want to hear more of what I have to say on subjects like this, please like, subscribe, and maybe even tap that notification bell. Until next time, thanks for watching.